তিনি ৩৭ জন স্টুডেন্টকে মার খাইয়েছেন এবং অনৈতিকভাবে বহিষ্কার করিয়েছেন।
ভিসি মাসুদকে অপসারণ করা না হয় আমরা আমাদের এই অনশন স্থল এখান থেকে চেঞ্জ করে আমরা মহাসড়কে যাব।
কুয়েটের ভিসি যেহেতু ছাত্রবান্ধব না, যতক্ষণ না উনি পদত্যাগ করবেন ততক্ষণ আমরা যারা এখানে বসেছি কেউই উঠব না।
Tensions that began with violent clashes at KUET in February have now culminated in a life-threatening hunger strike, with authorities seemingly unable to resolve the growing crisis despite today's partial concessions. Roots of this crisis trace back to February 18th, when clashes erupted over demands to ban student politics, leaving over 100 injured. The next day, students locked all academic buildings and demanded the Vice-Chancellor's resignation, a demand that remains unmet more than 2 months later. By February 20th, students were already showing red cards to all political organizations and administration. Days later, the university responded by closing all residential halls indefinitely and eventually suspending 37 students, decisions that only intensified student anger. Today's belated withdrawal of these suspensions and announcement to reopen halls appears too little, too late. Since Monday afternoon, 32 students have been on hunger strike, with 5 already hospitalized in the scorching heat, a testament to their determination that the Vice-Chancellor must go. Education advisor C.R. Abrar visited the campus today, signaling the government's growing recognition of the crisis.
সুপারিশটা পাওয়ার সাথে আমরা চেষ্টা করব যত দ্রুত সেটা কার্যকর করা যায়।
He urged patience, telling the protesters the ministry will take appropriate steps after hearing from the students. Students rejected his appeal outright. Students have been protesting for 2 months with demands unmet.
যত সময় পর্যন্ত আমরা দাবি বাস্তবায়ন না দেখব ততক্ষণ পর্যন্ত আমরা এখান থেকে উঠবো না। আমরা দরকার হলে মরে যাব কিন্তু উঠবো না।
Unless the Vice-Chancellor resigns, this hunger strike continues, even if it costs lives. What began as campus dispute in Khulna has now spread to Jahangirnagar University, where 8 students launched their own hunger strike today. Their ultimatum to block the Dhaka-Arisha highway by evening suggests this movement is rapidly gaining momentum. With protests already reaching Dhaka's Shahbag intersection, student leaders are explicitly connecting their struggle to the July movement that brought down the previous government. A pointed reminder that the interim administration's legitimacy stems from the very activist energy they now seem reluctant to address. The question now isn't just whether a university administrator will step down, but whether Bangladesh's interim government can afford to ignore a student movement willing to put their lives on the line for what began as campus grievances but has evolved into a test of a political responsiveness.